Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now there is a tweet shared by Professor Mutahi Ngunyi on his tweet handle, which suggests that the ODM leader Raila Odinga is gradually gaining the ground, while the Deputy President William Samoei Ruto is losing. And according to Mutahi Ngunyi, the first scientific poll was conducted in November, and the second poll was conducted in December. And if you check on that tweet, Raila Odinga in November was having around 36%, while William Samoei Ruto was having 50%, a whopping difference of 14%. And now, this December poll shows that Raila Odinga is now at 41%, whereby he has made an additional of 5% points, and Dr. William Samoei Ruto is at 45%, showing that he has dropped by 5%. So the gap has reduced from 14% to now a merely 5% difference. Now, if you allow me to read, this is what Professor Mutahi Ngunyi tweeted. Poll analysis. My Twitter poll in November gave Raila Odinga 36% and William Ruto 50%. In December, Raila is at 41%, 5 points up, and Ruto has dropped to 45%. Conclusion: Ruto was winning because he was the only one running. If he ran backwards, he would still be number one. True? That's a question he's asking. Now, me personally, I agree with Professor Mutahi Ngunyi's Twitter poll, and I want us to use this opportunity to check on other issues that is making Dr. William Samoei Ruto to lose more ground as we are heading to the next general election, and what is making Raila Odinga to gain ground. But before we go deep into that, I have a quick request. You might be watching this channel, but you have not yet subscribed. So my humble request, please consider subscribing so that another time once we release a video like this one will always get notified. Again, to all our channel subscribers and anyone who drop comment, I must say thank you so much for your unconditional support. Again, I'm requesting you to give this video thumbs up so that YouTube will recommend our video to more viewers. Otherwise, just bear with me. Niko na homa. Back to our discussion. Now, if Ruto was at 50 when Raila was at 36, a gap difference of 14 points. And now, 1 month later, Ruto has dropped to 45 and Raila has increased. Now he has 41%. That gap has already closed to 5%. So the question I'm asking myself, where will Ruto be in terms of percentages next year, when we have just put the One Kenya Alliance where they belong? Because remember, as we get to next year, we will know who is where with who and which coalition. Because now people are still planning on how to formalize their coalition. Next year, coalitions will be formalized and we will understand exactly, and the politicians will now understand how to approach the politics, and in a clear mind they know who are their opponent. That time, Raila Odinga will know if he's with Kalonzo or Kalonzo is his opponent. He will know if he's with Mudavadi or with the whole Oka, or this Oka is his opponent. So after that, because now these percentages are here, and remember Raila is not with the Oka. They are still separate. So one things are clear. Maji kama imesettle. I believe Ruto is going to reduce even up to 30%. And this is going to be possible because of the following reason. Number one, most of the time, Ruto started his campaign in 2013, immediately after they won the election. So 2017, ilikuwa imeshika kasi. And he has continuously campaigned. That's why he has been high. He declared his interest to vie for presidency in 2017. Now, Raila declared the other day. So it means now he has joined the race. If Raila could have not declared his interest, I think the percentage could have remained. So after Raila declaring the interest, the next step is to go and campaign. Once Raila gets to the field to campaign as a presidential candidate on the same level with William Samoei Ruto, that time, definitely, he will be challenging Ruto as an equal competitor. So in that way, Kenyans are now aware that Raila is on ballot, and if they were undecided, definitely they are going to decide to join him. They were not sure if Raila is running or not. Secondly, Ruto has been using money in his campaign to woo the support and maintain the crowd. He has used money to oil his rallies. So, if Ruto will sustain giving money to have the crowd is another story, because as we see, as of late, he's no longer dishing money in large quantities the way he has been doing earlier. As of late, he has reduced, and remember, Chebukati also is going ahead to give warning to politicians to now stop using money to buy voters. So soon, as Chebukati will declare that now the campaign time has started, it means Ruto cannot splash money the way he has been doing to entice the crowd to remain so much active when he is addressing them. So in that way, definitely, mambo ya kununua watu wa kukuja kusikiza campaign inaenda kuisha. And the percentages are going to go down. Then number 3, Ruto has been the only candidate in the Mount Kenya region. But now, the tension is growing at the mountain. Those people who are working with Ruto are feeling that we can only continue to work with Ruto if he agrees to go into a coalition with us. As long as they don't want coalition, sisi na yeye, we are not going the same direction. Someone like STP party leader Mutahi Ngunyi, who was a very close ally, someone who even risked his job because of supporting Ruto, now he has decided that he will not join hands with the people who are championing for one state country. And in that way, it tells you that Mutahi Ngunyi will not work with the Ruto. The issue of Moses Kuria with the Chama cha Kazi, Kuria has made it clear that for him, he can only join individuals who are going to appreciate the democracy of multi-party. Because for him, he believes that if Ruto will take over power and they have supported him in Jubilee, in UDA, then it is going to be very easy for Moses Kuria and other like-minded people in Mount Kenya region to suffer the same problem Moses Kuria has suffered in the hands of President Uhuru Kenyatta. So this party are so many. JB Muturi na amekuja na chama. We have a former Kiambu governor, Kabogo, is coming with his political party. Martha Karua is there with her political party. Now we have the Meru governor, Kiraitu Murungi, is coming with his political party, Mbas. So all of these people will not join Ruto because Ruto is not for coalition. And even if Ruto decides to change his mind today, these people, they have already seen Ruto removed the sword. He has shown them the sword. Even if he returns the sword, they are aware what Ruto can do, just in case they join him and they win the election. Then number 4 is the new strategy that Raila Odinga and President Uhuru Kenyatta has applied, embracing regional political parties. They are funding them and they are really embracing them to come out. They are really encouraging these people. And this party are coming so strong. Look in Western region. Ile ime launch juzi. Na CS Eugene Wamalwa, ile yenye Wamunyanya ndio party leader. Mount Kenya region. Jubilee is not blocking any new party that is coming out. Instead, they are embracing these leaders. They are calling them to work together. When the kule Turkana, we have Professor Lonyangapu and the team. He's coming out with a political party. Go to Rift Valley. Kanu iko strong on ground. Other parties are coming. Go to Coast region. Akina Governor Kingi is coming out with his party now. So all of these people are being embraced by President Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Amolo Odinga. In that way, if there is some gain that Ruto could make inroads to other areas, it is now being stopped by these parties. Because Our politics is local. And Raila is appreciating this. President Uhuru Kenyatta is appreciating this. So, for these leaders are telling Ruto, if you want to work with us, please make a coalition with us. But if you are bringing UDA to us, we have our own political parties on the ground that are going to face off with your UDA party. So Ruto has to make an informed decision. For him, he has decided that no coalition. And these regional parties are going to play the local politics, which is well done in Kenya, and I see UDA party suffering so much, especially in areas where Ruto is not popular, i.e. Western region. There are so many leaders who might not see the parliament next year after the general election from Western region, because some of these people got to power through ile kitu Raila alikuwa anaita vifaranga wa computer. Those people who are not well grounded, politically speaking, on ground, they will fail. And in that way, the influence that Ruto has had in Western region through the Jubilee leaders, he will no longer have them. You go to Coast region, Nyanza region, especially the Kisii area. People are now decamping back to ODM. They are appreciating that our politics is local. Matiang'i has already put his foot on the ground, and for him it's clear he's supporting Baba. So in that way, all Kisiis, those who are in Jubilee, are joining Matiang'i, and they are joining other like-minded, like the governor of Kisii and the team. They are appreciating that ODM is the party to realign with. So when this will happen, it means Ruto loses the ground in Kisii area. Na mmeona, even to continuously just appreciate that our politics is local, Jimosa the other day in Vihiga, yule MP wa Hamisi, and we played the video here. For him it was clear, ng'ombe alikuwa ameenda malishoni, na sasa amemaliza kukula, anarejea nyumbani, wakamue sasa ng'ombe. You can see how our politics can be. And lastly, I can say that Ruto is dropping simply because he is selling propaganda and fake promises to Kenyans. And now, people have learned who Ruto is. Because Ruto has every day rotated in this country. He is rotating everywhere with his campaign. He don't take a rest. To an extent now, people are learning that Ruto is simply lying to them. The video we have just done here, before this one, we have seen what has happened in Kilifi, where Ruto is talking about Ganana Kolalo, a project that was implemented under Jubilee government, where Ruto was. It totally failed because they embezzled the funds. And now he's busy telling them that UDA government will take care of their interest. He's pretending that he has never been aware that in Kenya, hunger has existed. So, Ruto is openly exposing himself. And now Kenyans are learning that there's nothing you can trust from what Ruto is telling you. That's why people are distancing themselves from William Samoei Ruto. I believe getting to next year, Ruto will just be preparing to take over the role of opposition. Thank you so much for listening to me up to this far. May good God bless you, and see you in our next video.